Hello Libra, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot. I'm Muriel and very happy to be here for you and very appreciative of you for being here. Thank you Spirit so much for these messages that are about to come forward for Libra and Libra rising. And also watch your other rising sign video, Libra, if you know that. It will give you a little bit more information for the energies of the first part of March. And for whenever you come into this reading, it also applies. So the cards have been cut and pre-shuffled with your energies. I'm going to warm them up as I go along here. This is a collective reading, so put the pieces where they go. Not all the messages will apply. Take what you need, leave the rest. Some of them may be very specific to you. So may you be doing well, Libra. I'm going to draw an overseer card from this Light Seer Tarot deck. Just to start out, it's going to oversee the entire reading. So let's see what we have from the bottom of the deck. We have the Sun. Beautiful. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. It is all about celebration, happiness, innocence, joy, all of that. Celebration time, either with yourself. She's alone in here. So, you know, I was just talking to myself about that, you know, spending a lot of time alone. But it's good. I used to kind of get a little bit upset about that. Like I spent a lot of time with people before in the earlier part of my life. And now I got a lot of time alone. So it's like, it's good because you get very familiar with yourself, really celebrating yourself, but you're never alone. Physically, yeah, but you have a lot of helpers from the unseen. Let's see what we have here. Wow. Okay. Well, we start out with the Five of Pentacles. Then we have the Ace of Swords, the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Again, this is beautiful. See the Sun card right off the bat. That's going to oversee the entire reading. Yes, we start out with the Five of Pentacles, which tends to be a daunting card. Fives in numerologies are conflicts. Generally, it's a breakdown of the Four onto the Six of Stability. So it could be changes going on now. Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth energy, something, as you can see in the sign, the symbols here is that they're out in the cold, outside the church, and it does tend to represent, you know, a loss. It could be financial loss, loss of a job, or plain blank that you feel left out, you know, alone and abandoned. There's that energies that come in here, but the rest of the cards here are amazing. You got Ace of Swords, a Magician, again, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands. We'll get that in just a little bit. Let's get a clarifier card for this Five of Wands. Something may have happened, you know. That's why it's like, well, that's beautiful with the Sun coming out, because that's a beautiful thing to see if something has not been well. We have the Emperor, and the Emperor is a wonderful card to have because the Emperor's divine masculine energy. So the divine energy, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman watching this, it's the masculine divine energy is that outward force to get the job done. The feminine, the internal, is a receptive. So making tough decisions, overseeing things, taking charge on a situation, that's the Emperor, knows the game, right? So you are moving beyond this. So if it was happening for you, that you were at a loss of something, whatever that was, it's changing, okay? For this first part of March, you're going to see significant changes here. The Ace of Swords, swords is your energy, again, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, is all about clarity, truth. The hand of God comes in and gives you a brand new sword. Look at the crown and the wreath, like, you know, parts of it on the top of the crown. It all has to do with the sword of truth. It all has to do with clarity is priceless. You can't put a price on mental clarity. So that's a beautiful gift for you, Libra, especially after that Five of Pentacles. What's this Ace of Swords? A Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a nostalgia card. Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We are in Pisces energy. And also, we're in the new moon energies for the first part of March. So setting good intentions is wonderful for this time. There's a lot of planets in Pisces. Pisces is that internal, very spiritual sign. So it's a good time to, get closer to, if you're not already, Libra, to your spirituality. Setting intentions at this time is a very good thing to do. So Six of Cups, looking back at your past. It might have something to do with somebody coming into your past too, but you're getting clarity on something that happened before. Okay, so jotting back and going, okay, something may have happened. That Five of Pentacles, obviously, what's the past? I mean, a second ago to the very first part of your life, the past is the past. But that's what the Six of Cups tends to do. It tends to bring up past stuff. Magician card is all about manifesting. So alchemy symbol above the head, as above, so below. He's pointing up with the wand, down with his finger, working with spirit and manifesting it tangibly on the earth plane, because all the elements right there on the table, the cup, the pentacle, the sword, and the wand, to manifest what you need. So the Magician card, do you like the Sun, is a wonderful card to get. What's this Magician card, Spirit? A Two of Cups. Okay. Well, it could be, since the Five of Pentacles came up, it may have been loss of job. If that applies to you, there could be, this Two of Cups could be either love coming in. It's a union, basically, Two of Cups is. Or it could be a business partnership as well. So with the Two of Cups, again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies, we are in Pisces. So at this time, you're manifesting, and it could be for some of you, one or two of you, whoever, that, a new job, a new business opportunity. The Six of Pentacles is all about reciprocity. It's that giving, receiving. See the balance, the scale. That's your symbol too, Libra, is that's the balancing of the scale. So gifting money to those who need, giving, receiving, the balancing of, maybe you're giving, you're not receiving, and you're giving and it left you out, like the Five of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles? We have the Nine of Wands. 8, 9, and 10 in numerology is moving off to completion. So this is coming to an end. Do you notice how the wands here are forming up like a fence? There's the fence here and the fence here. But then there's all these wands that were put up like a fence. Like he's guarding himself and he's leaning on that fence. He's got like, much like in the Five of Pentacles, they got the crutches here and the cast and, the bandage on the head. So this got the bandage on the head here. So wary and leaning on that wand because you're tired over something here. Maybe you're carrying something that you didn't know that was like so subconscious from the past, like way past ago, but it's got to come up to clear out. It can't stay, and eventually it will. So that could have a lot to do with it. But nonetheless, you're moving on from, being kind of wary about your past, because he's looking this way. He's looking at his past there. Not quite sure. Looks like things are going to be working out for you though, Libra. King of Wands. The King of Wands, masculine fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the King of Wands is a fiery guy. He oversees, people, much like the Emperor, right? So it's got that energy where he builds a castle and brick by brick and really succeeds at making a beautiful place for himself. So takes action, leads others, and makes things happen, basically. Has a lot of protection too. So on the bottom here, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's far away from that Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, feminine earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And the Queen of Pentacles is a mothering, nurturing queen, very much connected to the earth's energy. So she's sitting right next to this tree right here. Castle's over there in the distance. She's holding the pentacle in her hand. So very nurturing. Sometimes she can be over mothering, right? But nonetheless, that King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, it's a beautiful energy. You might have an older male coming to give you advice too about, whatever this Five of Pentacles be for you. But regardless, remember, we pulled the Sun card. So That sun is just shining over this entire reading. So it looks really, really good. Let's draw some oracles that we have for you. One with the sun. Look at that. Be the light. Number 5. Any of the numbers that show up here are good numbers for you if you're into numerology or if you want to play the numbers. 1 with the sun. And look at the figure. It's like a figure of a woman here, right? And she's like bending up and being literally merging with the sun. So that is a huge message, especially when we drew the sun card. Again, it's shining over everything. Merge with that beautiful sun and all the qualities thereof. It's freedom, it's joy, it's spontaneity, it's being with your inner child. You know, we tend to lose that connection as we mature in life. Ally in disguise. Discover the hard to find blessing. Number 31, 1, 3, 4, or 31. So the combinations of 31 is good. Ally in disguise. So there's somebody there. Again, it might have to do with that masculine energy. Doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. It's just a masculine energy of the Emperor card. It could be an older male that's coming in and giving you advice on that. Same with this Queen of Pentacles. You put the pieces where they go for you. But I feel like that's your energy and that's what's going to happen here for the beginning of March. So discover the hard to find blessing. Knights of the Round Table. Let their love lift you higher. Number 18. 1, 8, 9, or 18. Knights of the Round Table. You have a lot of guardians. And I love how the colors of this ally in disguise and the Knight of the Round Table showing up here. So you do, you know, we have these unseen forces that are around us, all the malevolent, I can't even say that word. There's the not so good beings, the benevolent, right? Or is it the other way around? Anyway, benevolent. It's getting late here. Sorry about that. So the benevolent with the B is the good, the benevolent, not so good. You have a lot of benevolent beings surrounding you, and that's what this ally in disguise is all about. You know, let their love lift you higher, Libra. Plant seeds of intention, go, grow, and glow. Much like the sun, you know, be the light, glow like the light. Number 21, 1, 2, 3, or 21. You have a lot of numbers here that you can choose from that are showing up for you. So pay attention to that. So planting seeds of intention, especially for this new moon energy in Pisces or any new moon is good for that. Write it down. Again, put it away. And whatever you want for yourself and you're wishing for yourself to come into fruition. We have we have lots of cycles that we can do things with. When the new moon comes around, especially during these times, you know, it's interesting energies happening inside and out, right? That's technically outside the self. Whatever is happening around you is happening from the inside out. But there's a lot of clearing going on in the world. So, yeah, grand seeds of intentions. We are the creator of our own reality by how we think and feel. And we are grand manifestors. It takes focus and grand intentions and knowing that you're not alone, ever. I'm going to draw one more oracle here. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Look at that. Number 43. There's more numbers here. 3, 4, 7. 3 and 4 are 7, and then 43. So we have an overflow of abundance. It's a lot like the Ace of Cups that comes in. So overwhelm, and there's plenty of it coming into your sphere. Again, has a lot to do with the Magician card. Some of you might be having a new love come in too. I mean, and it doesn't matter. Some kind of partnership. Could be the partnership between you and your higher self, really forming a bond, especially for this Piscean season. But we got the 2 cups there, overflowing. Where 2 or more gather. You know, you heard that expression, where 2 or more gather. That's where the magic happens. And I love it how it's right next to the Magician card here. And it's creating a balance. And again, you're all about balance, Libra. That's your symbol. That's your deal. those are what your lessons or your glory in this life and what you're doing. So there's lots of overflowing of abundance here. It can be overwhelming. When it comes in, sometimes it can be coming like that, like the flooding coming through the palace. Sometimes it can be overwhelming to you. So, yeah, make sure you do some drop into your breath, do some deep breathing if anything is becoming overwhelming. But it does look good. I mean, especially when we started out with the Sun card, then we dropped to this Five of Pentacles. That's the past. And then we have the Magician, the Ace of Swords, all about clarity. Magician with two or more gather, you know, being one with the sun, balancing out, the balancing act, giving, receiving. You have balancing act of, it's like breathing in, breathing out. You don't just breathe in and in and in. You have to breathe in and out, and that's the balance of the breath. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's a lot of abundance. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean, you know, prosperity, abundance doesn't always point to money, although people think it is. And it can, of course, it's part of the equation. But also love, you know, abundance of knowing that you have unconditional love, beings around you, benevolent beings that are loving you so very much. Allies in disguise that you can't see. They're behind the scenes. They're not in the physical, but you can feel and sense them. So maybe that's the whole thing of the balance for you too at this time, especially during the Piscean season. So that's a mouthful there. So thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages for Libra. Thank you, Libra, for being here, subscribing, giving thumbs up, sharing, liking all the video and all that. And until next time, the middle of the second part of March, many blessings on your journey, Libra. Again, thank you for being here. I sure do appreciate you.